Welcome back to Bored and Confused, where I review plays based on two criteria. Was I bored and was I confused? Today's play is Jonah. I just saw this and I couldn't wait to tell you about how amazing this play is. It's one act, as it should be, because I was so involved and I didn't want to leave. I wanted to just get through this play. So, was I bored? No. Was I confused? You know, it's an interesting thing. I wasn't confused. This is one of these plays where you don't know really what's going on and you're putting the pieces together as the play proceeds, because it's not linear and it jumps around to these different parts of her life. But there's a difference between being confused and just not knowing something, but trusting that the playwright is going to tell you what you need to know. And this playwright does that. Rachel Bonds. You're in Rachel's hands and she tells you this amazing story. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give it away, because part of the fun of this play is figuring it out as it's going. It's a small cast of just 4 people. The lead actor, Gabby Beans, who's on stage the whole time. She starts out as a child, basically, in boarding school and goes through college and then has a career and then is attending a writing retreat. And it's all in one set. It's all in a bedroom, but the bedroom is in 4 different places. The set designer did kind of a muted color just so that it could be any bedroom. I didn't love the set, I'm gonna be honest about that, because it felt a little bit like it had these curtains that felt kind of like a hotel room, and all the places that this play is set in is mostly kind of places that would have rundown furniture, you know, a boarding school, a college dorm, a writer's retreat, and her home when she grew up. So I don't know, it's not that I wanted the set to like tell me where they were, it just felt anachronistic to what was going on in the play. And also it was carpeted. And there's a part where one character breaks a glass vase on the carpet, and it was kind of like, that would have been better if it was a hardwood floor and he could just smash it. So little things like that. There's another confused where one of the characters was injured, but then he kind of forgot that he was injured, but I mean, he was feeling a little randy, so I guess the blood was going to a different place in his body. Gabby Bean is amazing. We see her go from young to old, and she does this great thing. There was one scene where it just started and she put a shirt on and she started talking, and I went, oh, she's an adult now, because of the way she changed her way of speaking from when she was a child. And this is a play that is both funny and heartbreaking and heartwarming, and it's a love story at the core. It's about self-discovery, and there's a character in it who's Mormon, so I completely related to that. Only one quibble. You want to hear my one quibble for coming from the Mormon guy? The guy referred to his bishop by the first name, and I thought it was a little weird because I don't even know my bishop's first name growing up. Bishop Barlow, I don't know what his first name was because you just never said it. But other than that, all the other Mormon stuff was pretty good. He did talk about going to confession, which I went, wait, we don't call it confession. But the character of Gabby is Catholic. So I was like, well, I could say maybe he's using the word confession so that she understands what he's referring to. Anyhow, those are quibbles. Working hard to find something I didn't like about this play. This is one play, though, where you really got to pay attention, because their set's not going to tell you what's going on. You have to listen to what they're saying, and the actors are going to help you too, because they're great. Oh, let me talk about actors in New York. New York has some great actors, but often the time they're not on Broadway. You know why they're not on Broadway? Is because it's so expensive to put a show on Broadway that they need movie stars in it. And so then some of the great New York actors will be in secondary roles. But what's great about Off-Broadway is they don't get paid enough for movie stars to come in, so you get some really good New York actors. All 4 of these actors were fantastic in their role. Just so, go see this. Go see this play. So good. And I hope that you're not sitting next to someone who thinks turning their phone off means they just turn the volume down, and yet it flashes every time there's a message, and then she holds your phone so it's facing at you, and then you say to her, oh, hey, your phone's on. And she's like, what? Your phone's on. No, it's not. Getting all in my business. I was like, okay, lady. But despite that, you know, focused on the play. All right, go see it. Jonah, playing at a roundabout at Laura Pell's Theater in Midtown.